Good morning. Today we're going to talk about how to build inner peace, compassion for not only yourself but for others. So if you are a very giving, compassionate person and you feel empathy towards others, if you naturally have that tendency and you don't have your own cup filled, you're going to be pulling energetic resources from yourself, causing depletion, energy burnout, frustration, anger, other things as well. So I just want to build this practice up for you guys today to help you to realize that you need to fill your own cup, especially if you are a giver, because at some point it's going to run out and you're going to be resourcing, self-sourcing this energy from energy that you don't have because you give too much to others, and sometimes those people aren't really even deserving of you giving all of your resources to them. They're dealing with their own issues that they need to look at within themselves, and it's not your job to fix, help, heal, and make everybody feel better at times. So really basic, really quick practice today to help you guys relax, to help you recenter, to help you let go of anything that's bothering you that you need to let go of to create that space and room and healing for yourself. Okay? Super slow, super beginner, super quick. Okay, here we go. So come to your mat into a seated position. If you can cross your legs, that's great. If that's too much for your knees or hips, you can even just put your feet out. What I'm more concerned about is just that you can sit up as straight as possible with a long spine and a nice straight belly so your lungs can be really open. So whatever works for you, you can even sit on a pillow or sit on something. Good. So again, you want to just kind of lengthen up, your shoulders to be back and down, your hands to be relaxed, and let's close our eyes. Just take a moment to get still. Very simple. Maybe start to begin to notice if you're clenching anywhere. Sometimes we kind of flex the feet and have tension around the thighs or the knees or the ankles. Just try to relax. Good. And to let go and start to build some energy, we want to turn the focus inward. So very often we're focused on the external reality, everything outside of us. We want to be able to kind of close that and pull it all back within. Closing the eyes helps with that to start. Good. So we're going to bring in the breath here. So I love having a very breath-centric practice because it helps us to move the energy. It helps us to create and cultivate more of a quiet mind and stillness because our focus remains inward and we don't get distracted so easy. So let's start to breathe in through the nose, out through the nose. And again, in through the nose, out the nose. Keep going at your own pace. Eventually we want the breath to try to smooth and lengthen out. And eventually we want to maintain the breath throughout the whole practice. This beautiful smooth in breath to out breath and then back into an in breath. So really having the whole practice be about the quality of the breath as well. Good. So whenever you notice you're not breathing, again, just kind of pull yourself back inward, come back to it. Good. So from here, we're just going to drop the head to the chest, chin to chest, and just do a little head roll to the right. Good. Chin to chest, and let's go to the left. Good. Head up, nice tall, good. Drop the right ear to the right shoulder. Just gently pull down, take a deep breath. Good, back up. Good, opposite side. Gently pull down, relax the shoulders, deep breath.
head up. Good. Let's take the arms out to the side, guys. Big inhale, arms all the way up. And as you exhale, just pull your hands to the chest. Good. Coming into spinal twist. So we're gonna take the right hand to the right knee, left arm sweeps behind the back. Big inhale, try to lengthen up, and exhale, twist the back. Good. Take a big, deep breath. Good. Keeping your back nice and long, just simply switch sides. Very, very simple. Good. Big inhale, lift up, pull the belly in, and exhale, twist. Deep breath. Good. Come back to center. We're gonna move on. I'm gonna turn to the side so we can start getting on our mat space here together. Good. So if you can't roll over your knees because the joints don't feel comfortable, just come up to your hands and your knees. Otherwise, just extend your arms out. I like to kind of flex my feet and push myself up. Good. And we're gonna start with a basic cat and cow. So you wanna stack your wrists under your shoulders. Lines are really important here for the bonal structure. Spread your fingers, little froggy hands. I say to my niece Emma, hi Emma. Good, so as you inhale, lift your tailbone, drop your belly, lift your head. You also want to pull the shoulders back a little bit, open your chest. And as you breathe out, you're just going to tuck your tailbone, roll up, really drop the head and broaden the upper back. Good, inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Good. Big exhale. Arch the back. Good. I'm going to take my big toes together and separate my knees a little bit. I'm going to sit back onto my heels. Good. I'm either going to come to my forearms and just release my head. If you have the flexibility, you can take your arms all the way out and come down. Good. So I want you just to pause here, take a couple breaths. Good, come back up to your hands and knees. Good, so a really good yoga practice is when the quality of your breath is good. It's just as good, if not better, than focusing so much on your body. So it's really about merging the body with the mind is what's gonna help us to recenter and start to release any stress and tension and build that positive energy. All right, a little bit of balance. So you're gonna take your left leg just back out behind you, or you can just come to the balls of the toes. I know you can't see my foot with your foot on the ground. Good, and then I want you to make sure that you're pulling your belly in a little bit. Good, and then extend your right arm out. You wanna make sure that you have what we call drishti or focus. So you want your eyes to be pinned on one spot to help you balance. Take a breath. Good, hand down, leg in. Good, right leg back, either up. Good, don't sag, pull it in, yeah, and then lift arm out. Deep breath. Good, what helps me a lot is making sure my weight is distributed amongst my body parts, hitting the floor evenly. So I feel the weight in my whole hand, in my back shin, the back tops of my feet. I really make sure that I'm pressing and connecting really mindfully. Good. Down. Yeah, let's do heart melting. So you're gonna keep your hips right over the knees, and you can come to your forearms, kind of lift your butt up a little bit, or you can take arms all the way out. Ooh, big opening in the chest and the shoulders. Take a few breaths. Good. Come down to your belly. Good. We're going to do a couple cobra poses. So you're going to bring your hands up alongside. Frog hands. Yeah. Lift the kneecaps, press into the tops of the feet. Inhale. You're going to roll your shoulders back and open your heart. Just look up a little bit. And as you exhale, come down. Inhale up. Shoulders down and back. Big open chest. Exhale down. One more. Inhale up. And exhale down. Good. I'm going to cross my left arm up in front of my face. I'm going to pull my right leg in. Good. Take a few breaths. Good, switch it out. Couple breaths. If you get a cramp, like I just did, just release. Good, yeah. A little cramp there. All right, so bring your hands up. You're gonna peel up. I just want you to come back into that child's pose. It should feel good after those little tiny back bends. So sit back, knees together or wide, whatever you like. Good. Come down, a few breaths. Good, and then come on up and come to a seat. Good, so one thing that I really love about the practice of yoga is it addresses the physical body, but it also addresses what I would call the metaphysical body, or what's beyond the body. So really focusing on this inner state of stillness, your energy system, starting to really be able to feel things and move energy in a way that's just beyond the physical body. And if you're anything like me, I'm very sensitive to my metaphysical presence as well as my physical presence. So yoga is perfect for me because I can stretch my body, tone my body, relax my body, but simultaneously, I need the whole perspective, okay? So I need to also address my energy system, any sort of stress, residual tension, and by utilizing that breath and mental focus when I move my physical body, I help my body, but I help my mind, I help my emotions, and I help my spirit. And I find that each time I come to my mat, I can cultivate and build this way to maintain inner peace with my outer peace. So for me, they're not separate, they're one and the same. If my physical body is not in peace, my mental, emotional, spiritual body is not in peace, and vice versa. Okay, so this is a very holistic practice and a very holistic way to treat you when you have stress, physical tension, or anxiety, or emotional, whatever it may be. So a very balancing practice for your mind, your body, and your spirit if done properly. So the breath really helps with maintaining this inner focus and clearing out any energy that may be stuck in the body as well as the physical tension. Okay, so we're just gonna come down to the mat. We're gonna just kind of start to cool down a little bit. Again, really super quick practice today for you just to release this tension and create some more clarity. I'm gonna just grab behind my legs and roll down. And then I'm gonna just squeeze my knees into my chest and rock side to side. I like to keep my eyes closed a lot of the practice. It's just a personal preference because I feel like I can really just kind of see more inside of me. Into me, I see intimacy and really help myself. Just get the most out of it. Good, so come back to center, arms out. Drop both of your knees to the right and look over your left shoulder and take a few breaths. slowly bring the knees up and drop them off to the other side. I like to turn my head over my opposite arm. A couple breaths. Nice, smooth, even paced breathing. Good, come back up. Good, I'm gonna squeeze just my right knee in, and I'm gonna let my left foot either drop or come all the way out. Good. Again, soft shoulders, few breaths. Good. Left leg in, right leg out. Good. Breathe. Good. Both legs in. Little rock side to side. Beautiful. And then feet down, soles of the feet together, knees apart. Your arms can be out, up, whatever feels good. A couple more breaths. Good. Another thing the breath is really good for is increasing and helping to cultivate better lung capacity. So my niece and nephew are both swimmers, and they've been away from it for quite a while because of COVID, so they're trying to build back up their lung capacity. Good. Deeper breaths always help to nourish the body and the mind better. Very often we take very shallow breaths that can cause a little more stress on the system. If you're taking deeper breaths, it's indicating to your body that you're more relaxed. Good. So just take your legs out, your arms along your sides, palms up. We're gonna take our final resting pose. And I just want you to lay here just for a couple minutes, okay? Just relax, close your eyes. You don't have to focus so much on your breathing. I just want you to relax. So we're going to gently start to come back. Pay attention a little bit to the body, bring the awareness back. Sometimes we wiggle fingers and toes and we start to breathe. So just roll over to any side and press yourself up to a seat. You can take your time. Good. All right, guys, so if you're going through something, if you're living in the world today and care, sometimes it takes away our peace. So every little bit counts that you do for yourself to bring back peace and harmony and balance within yourself. Because how you are within is how you are without. There's no difference. We can only pretend and act so long like we're happy, healthy, and balanced and care about others if we're not taking care of ourselves, okay? So no matter what you're going through today or any day, I want you to know that every little bit counts when you make an effort to bring balance back to yourself, okay? Thanks, guys. I'm gonna try to do this more often. It's not fancy. I did absolutely nothing but put on some pajamas and throw my hair in a ponytail. I did put on a little makeup because I have a session after this, but it doesn't have to be fancy, okay? Just get on your mat, breathe, and show up each day as best as you can. All right, guys, see you soon.